Anytime, anywhere, any three objects, and you are going to read their mind.
This episode of Scam School brought to you by Netflix and GoDaddy.
Oh, hey, welcome to Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. I'm your host, Brian Brushwood, and this week we have an extravaganza. You can use it as a mind-reading miracle, as a body-reading trick. It doesn't matter, it's all to you, because I give to you the triple threat. Gentlemen, my name is Brian. What's your name?
Michael.
Michael and
John.
John. Easy to remember. Michael and John. I'm actually going to teach you. You can play this off as a mind-reading trick. You can play it off as being able to read people's body, or if you're using X-ray eyes. It's totally open-ended. It's a brilliant principle that a friend of mine reminded me of. That I was like, I can't believe we haven't covered this. And all you need is three choices. You can grab three coasters. In this case, I grabbed three note cards, and we're going to pick three choices. So let's do. Well, the first choice be, I don't know, I guess blondes.
All right.
What do you want the second choice to be?
Brunettes.
Brunettes.
Sexy brunettes. Or just brunettes, that's okay.
No, we'll do sexy brunettes.
Nice. That's good.
Sexy brunettes, and then we'll do farm animals. All right, so here's the way it's gonna work. I'm gonna put the three of these choices right in front of you, just like so, right? We'll make sure there's no marks on the back. That's the other thing you gotta watch for. That's the nice thing about using coasters, is that they usually have busy backs, so nobody thinks that they're marked. But in this case, what I want you to do is I'm gonna turn around, and I want you guys to, actually right now, you guys decide which of the three choices is going to be your choice. So go ahead and start with, go ahead and decide now. But don't let me hear, of course. Otherwise, it's a really lame trick.
All right, we got it, man.
All right, you got it?
Good.
So I'm gonna turn these over, and to make it totally fair, the problem is I've already seen where farm animals, sexy brunettes, and blondes are. So I'm gonna turn around, and just to make sure that we have a fair palette to where I don't know where stuff is, I want you to remember which one is yours. You guys saw which one is the one that you're supposed to be keeping track of, right? So you know which one's yours. I'm gonna turn around, and I want you to switch the other two. Whichever ones aren't yours, switch those. Make sense? All right, so here, go ahead and do that. I'm not gonna look. No cheating. Let me know once you got it.
We're ready, man.
Awesome. Okay, perfect. All right, now why don't we mix it up a little bit more? Why don't we do like a kind of a three-card Monty thing? Just sort of switch two, switch two.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, go ahead and switch two, switch two, switch two. And then stop whenever you feel satisfied. Okay, you got it?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Awesome. Now remember, you picked one. You know, there's no way I knew which one you picked. You guys mixed them around before I even turned around, then you mixed them up again, right? And we got blondes here, we got farm animals here, and we got sexy brunettes. And I'm gonna say, just by using my amazing psychic powers, that you guys picked the sexy brunettes. Did I get it?
Yes.
Now here's the thing. One time, maybe I got lucky. 1 out of 3 chance. Maybe there's a mark on the things. Let's try it again. Same thing. You guys collaborate. Make sure that you have one picked. We'll do it really fast this time.
Are you okay with that?
Let me know when you got it.
You don't seem okay with that.
Gentlemen?
All right, we're ready.
All right, you got one?
Yeah.
All right, now same deal, right? You remember which one is yours. And same deal. I'm going to turn around, mix the other two, so that way I don't know where it is. You got it?
Yep.
All right, same deal. Let's go ahead and mix it up. You can take two, mix them kind of three-card Monty style.
Okay.
Awesome.
We're ready.
Same deal, right?
Yep.
And this time we have blondes, we got sexy brunettes, we got farm animals, and this time you guys pick the farm animals.
How did you know?
See, and this is one of the few effects where it actually gets better and more maddening the more times I do it. We can do this all night long, and I'll always be able to know which one it is, and I'm going to explain to you exactly how it's done after we take a break.
Guys, seriously, how great is Netflix? They're up to 12 million members now, and the service just keeps getting better. Not only do you have DVDs and Blu-rays sent to you by mail, not only do you download stuff over the internet to your computer, but you can download and watch movies on your Xbox, on your Nintendo Wii, on your PS3, and the list keeps growing. When they're sent over the mail, movies arrive in 1 business day, and there's no due dates or late fees. Take as much time as you want. When you watch it instant streaming, you get instant gratification, and the number of titles just keeps going up. up. Now, most of you know Netflix has been sponsoring us for like 18 million years, but there's only one way that they can know for sure that the sponsorship is working. When you sign up for your free no-risk trial, you gotta go to netflix.com/scamschool. This is the website that tells them that it's my free beers given tutorials that's making them the money, and it's what keeps us in business. Head on over to netflix.com/scamschool so we get credit for your sign up.
All right, now it's go time to find out how this thing is done. All you need to do, I'm going to walk you through the steps of what you need to pay attention for, and then we'll figure out and explain why it actually works. Because it's going to sound a little bit silly, but if you just follow the simple steps, you'll always be able to tell which one is the one they're thinking of. The first step is, all you got to do is remember which one's in the middle. And in this case, we did blondes, sexy brunettes, and farm animals, but it honestly doesn't matter what the three choices are. All you need to know is which one is in the middle. So in this case, I'm thinking farm animals. And just to play along here,
okay.
Let's say you go ahead and secretly choose one of these.
Okay.
All right? And all I'm thinking is farm animals in the middle, farm animals in the middle. And so now I'm going to tell you whichever one, besides the one you're thinking of, I want you to switch.
Okay.
Make sense? So you go ahead and do that. All right? And then, one of the things though, is when you do it the first time, you have to be very clear about the steps. Like that's just the first step. Still thinking farm animals in the middle. And now I don't know if farm animals is in the middle, but that's what I need to keep thinking right now. Because I'm gonna ask you to do the 3-card Monty thing with all the others.
Okay.
Now while you're doing that, I'm following which one was the one in the middle. So go ahead and make some changes. So I'm following farm animals, or what I think is farm animals. Okay. Now at this point, I'm assuming that farm animals is in the middle. So when I turn this over, I notice that farm animals is in the middle. The moment that happens, I know for sure that you were thinking of farm animals. Am I right?
Yeah.
See, look, it still works. It still fools you, even though you're learning how it's done. Now, let's say it happened a different way. Let's say this time I want you to pick blondes instead. Same setup. I'm thinking farm animal in the middle. You switch the other two.
Okay.
And then now I'm still thinking farm animals in the middle. Even though you switched it, I'm thinking farm animals in the middle. Now I'm going to tell you to do the 3-card Monty. Mix them up.
Okay.
I'm following the middle one, following the middle one, following the middle one. What I think is the farm animals. Now when I turn it over, I instantly see that it's not farm animals. If it's not the one you thought it was, then that means not only is it not the one you thought it was, so in other words, I know now that it's not farm animals, I also know that it's not sexy brunettes. Because I told you to switch the two that weren't the one you were thinking of. So since you switched the two that weren't the ones you were thinking of, that means farm animals isn't it, otherwise it would be here. And it also means sexy brunettes isn't it, because otherwise it wouldn't have gotten here. So I wait until I look at all three, and I realize I know it's not farm animals, I know it's not the one I followed, which means it has to be blondes. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna have your final exam, and I'm gonna give you some final pointers on this after we thank our sponsors. There you go, you ready?
You know what's great about GoDaddy.com? Not only do they feature 99.9% uptime in their hosting, not only do they have 24/7 tech support, but their domains are so ridiculously cheap that you could register one just to annoy your friends. We call it domain smacking, and you've seen it before. Travis Lopes registered spikyhairdouchebag.com and pointed it at me. Dodd Vickers registered the worst show on the internet.com and pointed it at me. I'm sensing a theme here, but the important thing is, if you want to get cheap domains for less than $7.50 and get them forwarded to anywhere you want absolutely free, make sure to use the new code SCAM10 at checkout. Not only will that get you the domain for $7.49, it'll be keeping Scam School in business and yourself swimming in free drinks.
All right, final exam time. Any questions before we get started?
Yeah. Last time you demonstrated,
Yes.
you said farm animals in the middle, farm animals in the middle.
Even though it wasn't,
And then
right?
you switched over to the top card. So I'm confused.
So this is all just my assumption. In this case, I'm assuming farm animals is in the middle, right? So in our example, you picked blondes and you switched the other two. So I was assuming farm animals was in the middle because that's what I saw when I turned around. But when I come back, I have to keep assuming farm animals is in the middle. So this is the one I'm following because I think it's the one in the middle. And then only at the end, when I turn it over, do I realize, oh, so it wasn't farm animals. And so now I know it's also not sexy brunettes, which means it has to be blondes. I tell you, you do the trick to me, we'll do it face up for practice.
So pick your card.
All right, I've got one.
Anyone you want.
Yep.
And turn over the other two that you haven't picked.
You mean switch those two. Switch those. Okay,
Switch
got
them.
it, got it, got it.
Done?
Yep, got it.
All right. Now, switch any of them in 3-card money order.
Just kind of mix them around.
Mix them
got
around.
it. Got it. Done and 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 done.
Okay. So I would turn this over and see sexy farm animals. And I know it's not sexy farm animals, and I know it's not sexy brunettes because sexy brunettes is in the middle.
Yes.
So then I would flip them over, and they would be like this.
Yes, yes.
And I would say, oh, it must be blondes.
Yes, you passed. Okay, now we're gonna do it for real. So you got to do it with the face down. Okay, so all right. So from the top.
What I'd like you to do is choose one card.
Got it.
So you have it in your brain.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
What I'd like you to do is now switch the other 2 cards that are not your card.
Got it.
Ready, go.
Got it. Yep, yep. I got it. All right, they're switched.
They're switched?
Yep.
All right. Now I'd like you to switch them around in any order you'd like, one at a time.
All right, you got it. Like this, right? Got it. Got it. Got it. Done.
Are you ready?
Done. I'm ready.
Okay. Now I think your card must be farm animals.
Yes! A graduate! You did it! Well done! Congratulations! Fantastic job, guys. Have a great time with this one. I want to hear about creative ways you come up with it later, but good job. First and foremost, want to thank my friend Seth Rovner for reminding me of this ancient miracle. Go ahead and meet him in person at his magic shop at Trick Zone Magic in the middle of Philadelphia, PA. By the way, I know you're going to have great stories of success and failure, so share them with us at the boards at scamschool.tv, where you can see all of our episodes right back to episode 1. If you're doing the Twitter thing, you can follow the show at twitter.com/scamschool or find out when I am in your hometown doing Scam School meetups by following me at twitter.com/schwood. Next week, we're going to be making some money with a very lucrative scam. We're going to be learning how to counterfeit Fabergé eggs. First, I just got to find out why the hell anyone would want a Fabergé eggs. I mean, they don't come in a Fabergé chicken. This is just Fabergé egg. It's a fake egg. It's a fake egg.
Hey guys, how would you like it for me to come in person and perform for you live in your hometown? Believe it or not, it's easier than you think. Here's all you have to do. If you go to college, find out who's in charge of student activities on your campus and point them to my website at schwood.com, where they can check out the 5-minute demo reel and get an idea of what's in the show. These are the people whose job it is to bring events just like me to campus all year round. If you're in high school, find out who's in charge of proms or graduation night parties. I work a lot of those and I'd love to work yours. If you work in a corporation, find out who's in charge of holiday planning parties and point them to the website. Then have them contact me to book a date. And finally, if you're some crazy millionaire, just call me directly. I'm on my way. And of course, you may just get lucky. I may already be headed to your town, in which case sign up for email updates at schwood.com and follow my Twitter feed where I post my schedule regularly. Thanks, guys. Hope to see you in person real soon.